Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so hungry. I've had 2 oranges, orange peels. I'm contemplating on eating a mango, like a whole mango, because I am starving. Paula made some really good chicken, like spicy lemon pepper chicken with some rice. It was really good. I just can't get enough. It's thirsty and just munchy. It's like looking around the house to see what I like. See what I would like to eat. Oh, these are really good. Have you ever seen these? These are coconut clusters. Organic, gluten-free, wheat-free, vegan-friendly, no artificial ingredients, non-GMO, kosher, no added fat. Really good. I think I smashed my bag though, because they sort of look like this. You see them? Pretty good. Yeah, really, really good. Thing is that 13 grams of fat. I guess I can use the fat, right? I could use the fat, the good fat maybe, but not the kind of fat, the bad fat. It's good stuff. I'm typing on my Facebook page. I am so hungry. Oops. So hungry. Again, look how good this looks. Look. Isn't that good? Isn't that yummy? Mmm. Let me read the ingredients to you. Made from some of Earth's best stuff, our coconut clusters are an amazingly delicious, and I do say delicious, super snack. They're organic and the perfect complement to salads, yogurts, cereal, or just eat them straight out of the bag, it says. Lightly sweetened coconut. That's non-GMO, gluten-free, vegan, and contains no preservatives, colors, or fake stuff. You're gonna love them. And love them I do. Coconut clusters with organic super seeds like chia, sunflowers, and pumpkin. Very good stuff, right? Very good stuff. But I think I can answer why I'm so hungry. I did something today, and it took like all day to do it too. It was like, oh my gosh, I didn't think it was gonna take forever. When I got there, I know. What is it? An anybody? No. Coconut clusters. Organic, non-GMO, and good for you. Look how good that looks. I'm always eating. But particularly today. Because I went to a place to donate. And to say it was an experience, it was an experience. That's why I'm like hungry. What do you mean yuck coconut? There's no way you can say yuck coconut. Coconut. People like get blood transfusions with coconut. It's super good. No, and it's good for you. And it's not all coconut. It's part of it is, I mean, it's got, well, you're from the Midwest. What would you know about coconut? They don't grow coconut where you're at. My island people, they lived on the stuff. I like it anyway. How'd you grow up on it? Did you grow up in Florida? Yeah, Landon. I'm eating again. That's funny. It's because it's dinner time when you see me. I'm eating breakfast, or I'm having dinner and a snack. What ended up happening was I donated plasma, and it was the experience. It was an experience. It was like it's very much a social class thing. That's for sure. Saw a lot of African Americans there and stuff, donating and whatnot. And I was like, got there, and it was early too. I got there early. Mustn't have been even later than, gosh, noon or something. I like rode my bike over there. Get this. I didn't get out of that place until 7 o'clock. It was like a day job. I don't know. I was like, why is it taking so long? Because initially I went yesterday. I got there, and you're supposed to eat like 2 hours before or something, right? So I got there, and I was I'd eaten breakfast at like 10:30 or something. So it was like already 2:30, 3 o'clock. So they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. You're going to have to go back and go to a restaurant and get yourself a full meal, because we can't take you if you haven't eaten. And I was like, oh, man, I didn't go out here to just go eat. I'm not interested and having lunch at a fast food joint. Haven't done that, you know? So she goes, oh, there's a wonderful Mediterranean salad over at Wendy's. It's across the street. You might enjoy that, you know, because I told her I was vegan. And then I saw the Bell. Yep, I saw Taco Bell. And I went to Taco Bell and I had my favorite spicy tostada from their Craving Dollar menu. I had their potato taco, is it? Potato taco. And a rice and bean cheese burrito. All of it, all 4 items for $4.32. So I was like, I got back there and it was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Can you come back tomorrow? I'm like, no, I don't want to come back tomorrow, you know. But so I ended up coming back tomorrow, and tomorrow was today. So I rode my bike out to the place, and it's like 3 miles away. And parked my bike, locked it up, walked in, and I got myself signed in, and I talked to them, and they put me on like interminable hold, like hold here while we do this. Oh, you're gonna have to refill that paperwork that you did yesterday. And yesterday they gave me a clipboard, right? And it had like the application and all the yellow highlighted stuff is where you're supposed to write in your information. So I'm like going through it and I'm like, dang, it's repetitive. You know, I have to put the same form down and put the same check marks in. And then I brought it up to them and they're like, oh, we're so sorry. You didn't really have to fill out all of the other ones, just one. And I was like, well, you gave me the whole thing. I mean, you said the yellow, fill it out. So yeah, needless to say, I filled out like 10 too many forms. Just saying. And today I had to fill out yet another form, right? So then they put me in there to wait again. Then they turned on this video on a tablet, and I watched the video. And then they left, and they didn't tell me that they didn't come back. And then so I left the little booth room where I was watching the video, go back to the main lobby. And then, you know, it was like, oh, it took way too long. And then we had a physical, and they were asking me some questions, right, about my medical history, blah, 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 right? So they go, oh, I see you're taking estradiol. Are you transgender? And I go, yep. And they go, oh, it's no problem at all. We just run it through the director and see what she has to say and blah, blah, blah. But it's no problem at all. So they come back. This guy that was going to examine me. And he's like, okay, everything's good. Everything's good. Now, I need to explain to you a few things. And one of them is that since, you know, medically we have to classify you as the gender that it says on your that your physical, you know, body is, you know. And I'm like, oh, really? And they go, yeah, we're gonna have to, you know, you're gonna see probably some changes on your markers and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, well, we have to do that because, you know, I mean, it's just like one one point on the Hippocratic scale or something, but you know, we have to be accurate. So, you know, and that's the catch-22. You know, we go to have our gender marker changed, we have our things done and everything. And truth is that we can't really change anything, because you get to the medical part and it doesn't matter, you know, hey Carrie, and it doesn't matter what you did or didn't do, you know, if you've had the surgery or whatever, you know, bottom, you know, they have to go with your physical body, you know. So it was like a dysphoric feeling, you know. I mean, honestly, it sucks, but what can you do, you know? I mean, so I'm saying the M on my things and stuff, and it's like, do I want to do this, you know? But they were really nice with me, you know. It is what it is. You can't really change anything. You can try to change stuff, but you can't really change anything. I mean, you could do as much as you can, but nope. You know, to the medical people, if you have a male body, they have to go with the male numbers. They have to go with the male information that is a default, you know, because if they were to give you a dosage of something that's for the female body, for a male to female, it would be a wrong number. If they gave an FTM or expected an FTM to put out a certain amount of whatever protein or whatever, and they have a female body, even though they'd be a very passable trans man, it's not fair to the medical community. So it's kind of like a catch-22. Yeah, I gave plasma right here. I just didn't really have a good time with it. It got to be kind of annoying and slow, you know. I mean, sat in the chair and you have to like constantly like do this, you know, and stuff, pumping action and stuff. And it just wasn't a pleasant experience. And I didn't even end up, you know, they pulled me off before I could give everything that I was supposed to give. But it was kind of a bummer, because I was like, she's like, oh, it's going slow. Next time we'll get that big fat juicy vein on your right arm. You know, this one right here. This one's like juicy. I just didn't want to use it because it was always so like, you know, it was just like, I had used it for a medical exam and getting blood work at the clinic when I got my hormone stuff. So I didn't, it felt vulnerable. So I wanted to use this one, this one. And oh my gosh, by the end, I was there like, I don't know if I was sitting there for 2 hours. And they were nice enough. You know, the lady, Ashley, was there. She was talking to me, and I told her about my accident, told her what had happened to me and everything. But man, it just took too long. You know, it was just too much, you know. So they said, please come back, because we can't really use the plasma until the second visit, because if you don't come back, we'll have to destroy the evidence or whatever it is, you know. But they I guess you can give twice a week, I think. And if you go early in the morning or middle after breakfast, like 9 to 11 or something, then that's kind of like the best time to go. But if you if you wait, then it's like rush hour, you know. It's like rush hour. So I didn't really like it. I didn't like it. My arm is like, it's like the needle, you know, it wasn't like a needle either. It was like a tubage thing. And it was hooked up to that machine that would separate the plasma from the red blood cells and all that. And then they filled me up with saline on the way back. But I was just like, why am I doing this? You know, at the end of the day, they gave me a card that was new donors got $60 or something like that. So, I mean, I was there from like 11 to 7. So it was like a full-time job, you know? So, I don't know. I don't know if I'll do it again. I mean, part of me wants to just do it because they said it'll be faster next time because they don't have all the registration stuff that they would have to do. I had a physical exam and, you know, I mean, they punctured my finger, get blood out of it and stuff. That actually hurt worse than this, you know. So, but did you give plasma or just blood? Because plasma is a lot more involved. You know, it could take like it took me 2 hours, you know, but they said it would take me, depending on how healthy you are, it can be anywhere from 25 to an hour and a half of like sitting in this reclining chair that kind of does this. And then, you know, I had my phone with me, and then when they put the saline in, oh my God, I like froze. It was like freezing. It was just so cold. It was like, and by the end of the thing, I was like shaking, you know, my legs were like shaking, you know, and my stomach and my whole body was just shivering. So they're like, oh yeah, you should bring a jacket, or, well, I can't bring a jacket because they got this thing going on, you know. But, you know, they're like, oh yeah, next time you can do this or that, and it's like, I don't know if there's gonna be a next time because it wasn't my favorite thing. Wasn't my favorite thing. Yeah, the needle thing. I mean, to voluntarily give your arm to someone to stick a needle in it, it's almost like you got to be a glutton for punishment. But it was, you know, I mean, it is what it is. You know, people use it as a source of income or something. You know, little extra on the side. You know, so, and you're also doing a good thing because you're helping people. You know, you're helping people get plasma, get the blood that they need and stuff like that. So, sounds good, BFF. We're gonna do coffee in the morning. I haven't had coffee since the last time. Well, here I haven't had coffee since I spoke with you last. So, but here's the deal. I came home. I was starving. Paula had made some orange flavored rice and lemon pepper chicken. So when I got in the door, it was like 7:30, and she's like, Lena, there's a piece of chicken breast left for you, and you have some rice there, so just eat up. And I was like, oh, wow. Paula's a really good cook, though. Paula used to be a short order cook, so why wouldn't Paula be a good cook, right? But yeah, it's hard. It's hard to deal with. But yeah, I was so hungry though, and thirsty. I'm like thirsty. Imagine, it's plasma. It's plasma. And it dries the crap out of you. You know, it's sucking all this stuff out. And then you're all tired afterwards. And you're like, ugh. You know, and it's like, why did I do this? You know, is it necessary? So, needless to say, I don't know if I could do it long term. Because it's just too, well, first of all, it's boring, right? But second of all, if they multiply tack you with the needle, I mean, that would hurt, you know, man. Like, I wouldn't want them to stick that needle in right now because it'd be tender. So I'm thinking, if I waited till next week to go, then I'm going to have to tell them I'm trying to, I mean, oh. And then the whole experience is very dysphoric because you're like, you mean after doing all the things that I did and doing all the things that I want to do, I still have to be classified as male medically. And it makes sense. That's the thing. It makes sense. But it makes sense, but it doesn't make you feel good about it, you know. But, you know. So every time I go, I'll have to look at my chart, you know, at the main ID and see that it says gender male. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I need to deal with that, you know. This was from giving plasma this morning or this afternoon or this evening. Actually, by the time I got through, they jabbed a needle in there, put iodine all over it. They had the tubes coming out over here and going to this machine that looked like a pretty high-tech device, you know. But I'm okay, though. I'm okay. There's nothing. They'll suck you dry and you'll disappear. I have to go to bed. Text me in the morning. Just call me. I have to leave the house at 11:20 because I have 2 tests at school. Tomorrow is the last day of summer school. Yay! All right, Carrie. Love you. Love you, BFF. So, I don't think I want to go back. I mean, I don't know if I want to go back because it's invasive, you know. I don't know. I don't know how safe it is too, because I mean, I don't know. Any way we can cheer you up. Tell me a joke. I don't know. I'm not sad, really. I'm just tired, you know, honestly, and like famished. Like Paula made that food, and then I was still hungry, so I've been eating these coconut clusters. I had 2 oranges. I had some juice. You know, just, I don't know. I'm just like famished. And I think it's because they sucked all that blood out of my body. And I'm jonesing for sugar. So I'm going to go eat a banana. Hold on, I'll be right back. it's like I can't eat enough right now. It's weird. I'm totally hungry. Have you ever been teen? Have you ever done that? They took all your plasma. Now you're a vampire. Okay. Made me smile. Harvesting humans, yeah. Seems like it. I can't wait to get my clothes from Bluminardi. She put them in the mail and she sent them to me. All the way from Aussie Can't wait to try them on. Oh, throw them in the trash. It's like I had yogurt, I had these clusters. I was like, I had the via Hong Kong. Oh, cool. And you just can't. I don't know. I'll get fat if I go there again. If I go and donate, I'm just gonna get fat. It's one way to. It's one way to gain weight. Because they're like, make sure you eat a big meal before you go. And it's like, so you have to like eat more. I think what I'm gonna do though, that next week, I'm gonna go to my co-op and I'm gonna buy myself a couple bags of really good organic oranges. And I'm just gonna mono meal on oranges next week. Mono meal means just eat oranges solely for your food. So you eat and eat and eat, but you only eat oranges. You know, the baby bananas, they were okay. I mean, it wasn't like, oh wow, they're so yummy. They had like a a little bit more chalky than I would have wanted them, you know. But I'm just gonna buy some organic oranges next week. Not even eat oatmeal, and just go to town on bananas. Whew. I think I'm gonna go to bed. I'm so tired. I think donating plasma even made me tired. So, but this is day one of new beginnings. Oh, that's a good one. So why did the banana go to the hospital? Because it wasn't feeling very well. Like it. Thank you, Gypsy. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. Right here. Crash. Sleep. Bye, you guys. Love you guys. Say goodbye to my Facebook friends, and I'll say goodbye to you guys. Have a great night. I know I'm going to sleep like a baby. All right. Bye.